Opening Pokemon cards in 2025 is difficult. You can either camp outside a GameStop all night or meet up with a random scalper outside a random 7-Eleven. Today, we're going to be going with an alternate option, which is opening up fake Pokemon cards. Let's see if we can chase down the same feeling of opening up a hit, but without breaking the bank or going through the trouble. Opening up fake Pokemon cards is worst case scenario, and I would never recommend anybody to do it. But the way things are looking, it might be our best option. We got 3 different sets to open up today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Here, we have a real Pokemon pack and a fake Pokemon pack of the same set. Let's take a look at some of the differences between the two. First off, the fake Pokemon pack has ridges at the top, which is not normal, and you can see on the real Pokemon pack how it should actually look like. A real Pokemon pack just looks a lot more solid and complete, and there's a lot more details on the back side since it is authentic. The fake Pokemon pack has more vibrant colors, but there's little to no detail on the back side, and the plastic just feels very cheap when compared to the real pack. I'm assuming it's also going to open up a lot easier since the plastic isn't going to be very durable. Taking a look into the thickness of the packs, they are pretty similar, so no noticeable differences here. Let's actually open up both packs and compare what actually matters, which is the cards themselves. Starting off with the fake Pokemon pack, this one's actually a little tougher to open up, and I actually had to put some more power into ripping it open since the glue was pretty thick on there. But at first glance, the quality of these cards is pretty good. Even looking at the back side, there's really no noticeable differences, just at first glance of looking at the cards. I would assume if you're not opening Pokemon cards frequently, or if this is your first time opening up Pokemon cards, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell the difference off just the basic normal cards. Not sure if it's a pack trick, but we actually get ourselves a hit. Now right here we do have ourselves a V-Star card, and this is where it's extremely noticeable that these are fake Pokemon cards. There's no texture at all, and just the way the light kind of bounces off and even how the card feels, it feels very laminated, how a Pokemon card typically doesn't feel, of course. Another clear giveaway is the set symbol at the bottom left of the card. It doesn't even match the rest of the cards that we opened up within this pack. So those are just a couple tips when you're looking at fake Pokemon cards if you couldn't tell already just from the pack itself. Now opening up a real authentic Pokemon pack of Darkness Ablaze, let's see how the cards actually compare to those that we opened up within the fake Pokemon pack. And let's also see if we can actually get ourselves a hit here. Now hits are not guaranteed, and one thing I just realized was that other Pokemon pack we opened up didn't even have a code card within it. So if you don't have yourselves a code card with more modern sets where you are guaranteed a code card in every single pack, that is a clear giveaway that it is a fake Pokemon pack, of course. We don't get a hit here, but we can still take a look at the cards within this pack and compare them to the previous cards to see how noticeable it is that it is a fake Pokemon card. No card trick since I wasn't too sure on it with this Sword and Shield era, but right here we do have ourselves a real Pokemon card on the left and a fake Pokemon card on the right. I'm going to go ahead and actually tear them, or take a look at the back first, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and tear it apart, which it is going to hurt since one of these is a real Pokemon card. But just at first glance, there is no noticeable differences in my opinion. They're both pretty flimsy when it comes to the thickness of it, except for that the fake one has more of that laminated finish now that I feel this card right here. Let's go ahead and start off with the fake Pokemon pack. And this is how it looks like when you do tear it apart. This is a fake Pokemon pack, so it's not going to hurt me as much. But you can see that it has like a printed film on top of it, and it doesn't really have a clean cut when you're ripping open the Pokemon card. Now it is time to go ahead and tear apart our real Pokemon card. If you are a Ducklet fan, make sure to look away and also pay respects down in the comments. But this is what it looks like when you tear apart a real Pokemon card. It is going to be more of a cleaner cut, just like that. Let's go ahead and move over to Brilliant Stars, which is going to be another fake Pokemon pack. And this one's pretty clear that it's a fake one just because you can tell that the printing isn't on point. It's a lot more chromy type metallic finish on the pack, but it does have that nice smooth finish up top, unlike the ridges in the other previous card. It really does depend where you're purchasing your packs from, because different vendors or different types of people, and look at this full art card right here, doesn't have no texture at all to it. Clear giveaway that it is a fake card, of course. Even if you see these cards out in the wild, we have ourselves a VMAX as well, and looks like another full art card behind this. So we got 3 hits in this pack so far. Maybe we can pull some more hits. That is one nice thing about opening up fake Pokemon cards, is that you're pretty much guaranteed hits, but of course they're not real authentic cards. So at the end of the day, they're pretty much worth nothing at all. I actually went ahead and got these packs from, and there's a code card. I'm extremely surprised to see that here since we didn't have that in the previous pack. If you want to try and scan that QR code, enter at your own risk because I don't know what's going to pop up. I'm going to assume that it's just a reused code card from an actual real pack, or just random digits with a random QR code. No way of telling unless you actually try it. So if you did try it out, make sure to let me know down in the comments what actually popped up. This Brilliant Stars pack still has that shiny metallic finish on it, so it's a clear giveaway it's a fake pack, but at least the printing was centered with the packaging itself. And another Mimikyu VMAX card. Let's see if there's anything else within this pack. Let's skim through a couple. Garchomp, Ultra Ball, going into another Mustard Full Art card. Don't know if you're gonna get the exact same hits in every single pack, and we get ourselves 2 VMAX Mimikyu Full Art cards in the same pack. Another code card, never seen before, but these fake cards or fake packs can get a little weird sometimes, depending on where you purchase it from. I do have one more Brilliant Stars pack before we move on to our next set, so let's see if we get the exact same hits as the previous 2 packs, or if we get other hits, or possibly don't get any hits at all. I'm assuming you are going to get guaranteed hits in these packs, of course, since they are fake Pokemon cards and it doesn't cost them any more or any less if they give us more hits or not. But let's go ahead and rotate it over, see what we actually get. No hits so far, but inside the pack, another code card and no hit at all. Looks like we didn't pull anything from here. Looks like it doesn't matter if you're opening up fake Pokemon cards or real Pokemon cards, you can still end up pulling nothing at all. Prismatic Evolutions is also going to have the ridges at the top, but it's extremely noticeable that it's fake on the back end, since I don't believe the backside of a Prismatic Evolutions pack will look just like this. I've actually never opened up any Prismatic Evolutions up just yet. Haven't been able to get my hands on some, but I'm assuming it doesn't look like that, of course. And we get a hit right off the bat. It's going to be a Raichu. You can really tell how fake this card is just by looking at it. Another pack behind here. Did we possibly just get a God pack? Let's see if we can continue going throughout the cards. Some of these, they still have that same laminated finish. I got it from different people, but looks like the finish on the cards is still going to be the same. It looks like we did pull ourselves a God pack, so got a bunch of EX cards, Corviknight VMAX card as well. I believe all these cards are from different sets, so they just went ahead and threw them all within the same pack, but I'm not going to complain. Hits are hits. I'd rather open up packs just like this instead of the pack that we opened up previously that we didn't get a single hit at all. Lugia alternate full art card. Okay, I was not expecting that in here. The print on it is so-so. Of course, it has no texture at all. And I actually do have the real Lugia VMAX alternate art card, so we'll compare that shortly. A tag team card as well. Tag teams are some of my favorite cards to ever be released, so it's nice to see one inside this pack as well. A nice variety throughout the years, looks like throughout this pack. Now, of course, I was aware that I was purchasing fake Pokemon cards when I bought these, but let's take a look at the 2 cards. This is what an actual Lugia VMAX alternate art card looks like. You can see all the texture throughout it, just the way the light hits it. Such a beautiful card to have. Very expensive card as well. You can see how widened or how washed out the card is on the right, which is going to be the fake card, but it's still a pretty close representation for it being a fake Pokemon card. Moving on to another pack of Prismatic Evolutions. When it comes to fake Pokemon cards, I feel like it's a nice thing to open up here and there, you know, just a couple packs to have some fun, but in no way do I support fake Pokemon cards or recommend for you to go over to purchase fake Pokemon cards. I know it's a tough time in the hobby, but hopefully we'll get back to it, where regular Pokemon cards are pretty much relatively available anywhere. We get ourselves another God pack, and while we go through these cards, just want to let you know, if you are enjoying the video so far, make sure to drop a like on this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button to watch more videos like this, and also make sure to drop a comment down below. The question of the video is going to be, have you ever opened up fake Pokemon cards, or what's the weirdest Pokemon product you have ever opened up? I know there's tons of different variations of fake Pokemon cards, so if you want to see me open up some more, make sure to let me know by dropping it down below in the comments. Here's the recap of all the hits that we actually got. So we got tons of hits throughout all our packs, but these are going to be my favorite ones. That is going to bring us to the very end of the video. And once again, if you did enjoy, make sure to let me know by dropping a like on this video. And if you want to catch some more content, make sure to click on one of these 2 videos right here. I appreciate each and every single one of you that have made it this far throughout the video. And that's going to wrap it up from us today. Closing it off with the best hit in the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.